Welcome back, Pokemon Trainers. Professor Chaz here, the lab coat's on backorder, and it's time for episode number 64, lucky number 64, of our Pokemon Sapphire playthrough. Why is it lucky number 64? Nintendo 64, I guess. I don't know. I'm hoping it's lucky because, as you might have saw in the last episode yesterday, we continued our battle against the Elite Four here in the Hoenn region. We took on Glacia and Drake, and spoilers, but not all the Pokemon made it through the entire episode, unfortunately. We did lose a Pokemon, which we will check out in just a moment as we do a team recap, but this is the final episode of Sapphire as far as the Elite Four goes, because we are taking on the champion in this episode. Now, who do we have working with us for this episode? You know what? Did I heal? I did not heal yet. Anyway, as you can see here, we're going to just shift someone to the bottom here. We're going to start off with a team recap, starting with Skippy, our Swampert, our starter Pokemon, level 47, Torrent ability, boosting water moves at low HP, Lax Nature, upping defense while dropping special offense. He has the Soft Sand to power up some ground attacks. He has 125 attack, 126 defense, not too bad. Surf, Mudshot, Protect, and Rock Tomb is the moveset. I said those out of order, but I am just so distraught over losing a Pokemon. Plus, we've got a pretty decent battle coming up ahead of ourselves. Next is Pokémon the Hariyama at level 47. Guts ability, boosting attack if a status condition is afflicted on him. Lonely Nature, upping attack, dropping defense, and 143 for the attack stat, very good. Lax Incense came through a lot when we were using him against Glacia, dodging so many hits with that. And he has Fake Out, Rock Smash, Belly Drum, and Vital Throw. I'm trying to make note of the PP, because we're going to have to heal up some of the PP on some of these attacks. Next is the Brain, our Hypno at level 46, a Kanto alumni for back in our Pokemon Blue playthrough. Insomnia ability, preventing falling asleep. Serious Nature is neutral, so no stats are boosted with that. The best stat, of course, is 115 for special offense. Holding the Shell Bell to heal back some HP as you get some damage inflicted on the opponents. Moveset, Seismic Toss, Dream Eater, Hypnosis, and Nightmare. He's still pretty good on the PP. We haven't used him a lot yet. Next is Majestic, our Altaria at level 47. Natural Cure, healing status condition upon switching out of battle. Naughty Nature, upping her attack while dropping her special offense. But everything is now in the 90s. It's very nice. Well-rounded Pokemon right here. King's Rock is the held item, getting some flinching with perhaps Dragon Breath and Fly. Also has Dragon Dance and Safeguard. And the last active team member, I kind of choked up a little bit there. Actually, there was just something in my throat, but last active team member, Smarty, our Knocked Owl at level 46, a Johto team member who has made it here to Hoenn with us. He has the Insomnia ability, preventing sleep just like the Brain. Docile Nature, just like the Brain, is neutral. Just like the Brain, special defense is the best stat at 110, so not quite as good as the Brain. So I guess not just like the Brain, but Quick Claw could possibly outspeed, or let him outspeed, the opponent in a pinch if we're lucky, with Peck, Dream Eater, Hypnosis, and Reflect for the moveset. And since we can't get back to the Pokemon Center to deposit a Pokemon in the injury box at this moment in time, we are stuck in the Elite Four. We're going to take a moment to honor the passing, the sacrifice, the contribution Scruff made to the team. As we say, for the remainder of Pokemon Sapphire, we say farewell to Scruff. But her Thunder Wave against that Salamence really pulled through, helped us out in that fight. The first time that she paralyzed it with Static, of course, the full restored, but Thunder Wave did manage to paralyze it again. She fell through a Flamethrower. I thought she wasn't going to make it through that, but she paralyzed that when we needed it to be paralyzed. Alright, so we got to obviously heal a lot of these Pokemon. I think we have a good number of Hyper Potions left. Nope. So we're down to full restores. Do we have any other PP restoring items? We might have some berries if we're lucky. I have a citrus berry. And no orange berries. So, wait, I do have 2 orange berries. Okay. That's not going to heal enough. You know what? I'm going to have to use the full restores. I've only got 12 left. The Brain, we're going to use the berries on. Get everyone else back to full. I gotta be careful with these items. There's only 1 trainer left to go, but we are now less than 10 full restores on the team. Okay, so 1 citrus and 2 orange berries. Bear with me as this takes a little bit of a while. As I'm doing this, I can say that today is I'm recording this the day of our Pokemon Sun and Pokemon Moon pre-release event at Heroes Beacon, my local Pokemon League. This is the evening. I already did the event during the day. It was quite an amazing turnout. We had the biggest amount of people we've ever had at one of our events there. We actually ran out of items, pre-release packs, for everybody that was attending. So I want to say thanks to everybody that showed up if you're watching this. If you're not, you should be watching this, but of course you're not going to know that I'm telling you to watch this because you're not watching this. So anyway, definitely want to heal up Skippy's PP. I'll probably use an elixir on him. Pokemon's kind of still okay. I think everyone else is probably good. Yeah, we're just going to heal up Skippy's PP. I'm going to go with an elixir. We don't really need a max elixir, I don't think. A standard elixir should do the trick. 10 PP back for all moves. Alright, so the time has come to dive on in, deal with the champion of the region, whoever it might happen to be. I got no clue who this champion is. Do you guys have an idea out there? I'm sure you do. Of course, I am just completely lying. Even if I hadn't played the remakes recently of Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, I still would have known who this is. It is Steven Stone of, I almost said Slateport City because of the alliteration, of Rustboro City. Welcome, Chaz. I was looking forward to seeing you here one day. What did you see on your journey with Pokemon? What did you feel meeting so many trainers, other trainers, like you? What has awoken in you? I want you to hit me with it all. Now, bring it! Wish us luck, please, folks. Leave a comment below, cheer me on, throw a like down there. The likes will, I'm sure, affect the video that you're watching right now, and lead us to victory against a level 57 Skarmory. Let's just surf. What are you going to do with that? Come on, really? Okay, so... I'm trying to think, who is our best bet to deal with each Pokemon that Steven has? Okay, Spikes is not going to be good. We can't get rid of those. We're going to take damage as we switch in and out of battle. Now, he's going to heal, unless... Let me just do a slight little tap with Rock Tomb. In fact, he might still heal after the damage Rock Tomb does, because it is neutral. He might not heal. We might be able to take this thing down with a Surf now. He heals. He heals, folks. From that HP, he heals. But you know what? I've said this before. I would rather the opponents use their full restores on earlier, easier Pokemon like this than on the harder ones later on. For example, spoilers, this man has a Metagross waiting in the wings to come on in and destroy our team. However, if we can get some good damage off with Mud Shot from Skippy, that is super effective. And we just leveled up to level 48, of course. We were 10 levels below Skarmory. Don't really think one more level is going to help us. As an Aggron comes in, we resist both Steel and Rock. Do I want to use a full restore now? I have to. Skippy is going to be our best way to deal with the Metagross. I can't risk them going for a knockout on him now. Mudshot is double super effective. Why would you have Solar Beam on this thing? Especially since I have Protect. Of course, you wouldn't have known that, but... So in this case, I'm glad that I taught Protect Skippy. Now, I want to OK Google this. Since when can Aggron get Solar Beam? Is that a common thing? And again, why would this thing have Solar Beam? It's not a specially offensive Pokemon. Maybe in case of ground types coming in, but... Protect. So, that's going to be 2 Pokemon down with no real threat. I could probably take you out... Well, I'm going to take you out with the Mud Shot, but if we miss, I probably should have gone for Surf. But, never mind, we land anyway. Now, I know Steven is a fan of stones, by which I mean fossils, and he has both fossil Pokemon on his team. Armaldo and Cradilly. So, Rock and Grass. How do we deal with you? Pokémon is super effective against it. It's going to go for a Grass attack right now, though. Let's go to the Brain first. In fact, I could have gone to Smarty, but I don't want to risk him taking some Rock damage either. There's some Spike damage, of course. Giga Drain. Now we have the best special defense on the Brain here. That hardly did a thing. So we're going to go for a Hypnosis. Yes. Now, do I go for the Nightmare? Or do I just go for Seismic Tosses? I'm going to say I'm going to say Nightmare. What's this thing got for HP, basically? I'm trying to wonder how much damage will we do with the Seismic Toss. So I want to do 25% with Nightmare if we can. Yes, they stay asleep. Very good. And now we're going to start into the Seismic Tossing. We're going to do 25% every turn as long as it stays asleep with the Nightmare. Seismic Toss to another 25. If more, that'd be great, but at least 25, please. Yes, that looks amazingly good. If they stay asleep, a seismic toss brings them down unless Stephen full restores it. Sleep. Alright, do you think they're going to go full restore? They don't, and I do believe seismic toss is now the knockout on Cradilly. 3 down, 3 to go. Now, we might see Armaldo come in next, because it is bug type. We could go for a... What would it even have? Fury Cutter, I think, might be the best thing. Actually, Claydol comes in. Now, the thing is, this thing could blow up on us. Well, Ground and Psychic. I'm trying to think if Skippy might be good to come in, because he's got the best defense. What's his HP at currently, though? Yeah, he's back to full. When did I heal him? Oh, right, we protected against all those solar beams. I'm gonna go to Pokémon. If this thing does explode... Well, hang on, no, because he's weak to Psychic. I was gonna say, if this thing does try to self-destruct, he might dodge with the Lax Incense. I'm gonna try anyway. I'm gonna flinch with the Fake Out. I don't think they're gonna try Psychic against our Psychic type, so we shouldn't have to worry about that. Of course, Spike damage. Earthquake. Now, we don't have the most amazing defense on Pokémon here. But let's get a little bit of damage off. Let's just Fake Out, flinch this thing. So I'm expecting Psychic to come our way now. Let's switch into another specially defensive Pokemon, Smarty. There's not much he can do in response, but we could get the Reflect up, if nothing else. We actually saw the Earthquake, which is why I did want to switch to our Flying type as well. So let's go with Reflect to be safe. Yeah, super effective, but not Stab. We are 9 levels lower, but okay, we handled that. No boost for you, thanks. So with the Reflect up, I'm going to say probably let's go to Skippy now. I don't want to risk losing him against, or before taking on the Metagross, but even if this thing does try to explode on us, we now have our Reflect up. As do they. Of course, we're not going to go for anything physical. We're going for the Surf Attack. That's fair enough. So this doesn't have Explosion. We saw Earthquake. Wait. What did it have? Earthquake, Light Screen Reflect, Ancient Power. Alright, don't critical hit, and we'll be fine. We do have our Reflect up. Look how little that did. Alright, they're gonna probably... Would they heal now? They're not gonna heal. Fair enough. Let's take this thing down with a Surf Attack. So, Armaldo is next up. We can Surf that as well. I don't think there's too much we have to worry about from Armaldo. Would it have Hyper Beam, maybe? Never mind, they're just going straight on into Metagross. So, Special is going to be the big problem. We're going to go for Psychic. They're not going to try to hit me with the Meteor Mash because we resist that. Of course, I didn't think they're going to try Earthquake on Pokémon, but they did. But again, that thing didn't have Psychic, so I know this thing is going to... I don't know. I believe this thing's going to have Psychic and Metal type, or Steel type attacks. We haven't had Majestic in battle yet. Let's go Majestic. I'm wondering if I can go for some Dragon Dance. Let's see what kind of damage this thing puts out against us. Okay, Psychic. It's 11 levels above us. Okay. I might be losing her in this particular part of the battle, but she can't really do much against the Armaldo, so I'm willing to let Majestic fall, as much as I hate to do it. I'm willing to let her drop against this thing. But we're faster. Can we get the paralysis on the Dragon Breath? No, and they get Meteor Mash. They're gonna get the attack boost. Yeah. Alright, sorry Majestic. What is next? I gotta try to soften this thing up. A Psychic will bring down Pokémon, but he can at least get some Fake Out damage. We're gonna lose everybody in this fight, I know it. Skippy can take out the Armaldo. I just gotta keep him safe to weaken this thing up. Let's Fake Out. And they're gonna Psychic. So, what I'm gonna do, switch into the Brain. He can resist the Psychic. I can can bring Pokémon back in, of course, and go for another Fake Out for a little bit more chip damage. Okay, that's gonna go Earthquake. I should have went into our Flying type, now that I think about it. Sorry, Brain, we lose you as well. This is turning into a Slaughterfest. Pokémon comes in for another tiny little bit of damage with Fake Out. And we're going to switch into Smarty next. If they go Earthquake, that's going to give us at least one turn to do something. Alright, switch Pokemon into Smarty. Nothing Smarty can really do to this thing in response, of course. I think the next best bet here... Oh, never mind. No, not with the attack boost. We're not taking that one. Alright, let's go to Pokemon again. And here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to Fake It Out. Again, little tiny bit of damage. And then, on the turn that we allow Pokemon to drop, I'm going to full restore Skippy. And that scares me though, the Earthquake. That might be enough to bring Skippy down. I don't know. It is 10 levels above Skippy. Don't get another attack boost. You already got one. You don't need any more attack boosts. Thank you. Sorry, Pokemon. I'm hoping your sacrifice is not in vain, good buddy. It's all down to Skippy. The guys are just dropping like flies left and right. But what an epic finish this would be if we could manage to pull through. We don't have an attack boost, or at least a special attack boost. Handle that one. That does like nothing. Okay. Full restore. I gotta hope that they don't get a special defense drop with Psychic. Even if they don't, I think 2 of them is gonna be enough to bring me down anyway. Yeah, that one did. How much did that do? 91? Yeah. This ain't looking good. Who out there didn't hit the like button? It's all your fault. You should have liked this video the moment. Wait. Well, they're a +1 attack. That did 84? Well, a Psychic brings us down. I'm just going to go ahead full restore anyway. Let's see what happens here. They could go for something, maybe they go Meteor Mash, you know? Lucky, we could resist that. I did even more that time. If I burn through all the full restores here, so be it. I have some money, I can go buy some more later. Now the thing is, of course, Nuzlocke says if I lose my last Pokemon, it's game over. So, I white out. At this point, we admit defeat. We were not strong enough to defeat the Elite Four here in the Hoenn region. The Nuzlocke has concluded. So, call this a defeat if you will. However, as far as recreating my original playthroughs through the generations of Pokemon, this is not over. Okay, let's say we failed the Nuzlocke challenge, but I'm not ending the series here. I am continuing. Everyone is going to be back at full power. We're all fully healed, actually, so boom, layout is back, but I will mark a blackout on the layout, as I did with Pokemon Moon, because I want to make a note of how many times we actually do blackout through these playthroughs. It's kind of cool to think. This far into the game, we haven't been blacked out yet. Or at least this far into the playthroughs. So, let me know what you think I should do. Technically, all these Pokemon did get injured. They should go to the injury box. Should I come back against the Elite Four with a more powerful team of Pokemon from previous generations? So, I guess I'm going to end the episode here. It's a shorter episode than I usually go for, but let me know what you think. Should I train up these current Pokemon that we have? Let's just get the team back up once again here. Should I train these Pokemon to be a little bit higher, maybe closer to like level 50-some or something like that? Or do you want to see me try with a different team of Pokemon? I'm kind of leaning towards a different team of Pokemon. So, if I don't hear any responses before next weekend, I will go ahead and use a whole new team of, say, lowest level currently is 46, so I would use a team of Pokemon level 46 or lower, and probably train them up a little bit for the Elite Four. Let me just see who we have to work with. I got my notes right here. The lowest, we got, for example, the team that I would want to bring. Kabutops heads the Dodrio. Bullwinkle the Tauros, Machamp, Marowak, and Pinky the Slowbro. That would be the team I'd want to bring in. I would have to train them up. Actually, I'd have to train them up quite a bit. Some of them anyway. But I'm up for that. So let me know, do you want to see me use this team again? I'll grind up for another hour, try to train them higher, or should I bring in a previous selection of Pokemon, or what am I saying? A selection of previous Pokemon from previous generations to try to take on the Elite Four, because these guys have tried their best and unfortunately we're not able to make it. Just leave your ideas in the comments down below. Let me know what you want to see for next weekend. We've got a whole week to decide what we're going to do, and we'll just go from there and see what you guys want to throw out for some feedback there. But with that, we are going to say that is it for this weekend's Pokemon Sapphire playthrough. I want to say thanks for watching the episode. Thanks for cheering me on. I know you had it in your hearts for us to win. Sadly, it was a Metagross. We didn't even get to see the Armaldo. Skippy would have destroyed that thing. You know what? If Metagross didn't get the attack boost from Meteor Mash, those Earthquakes wouldn't have been anything for us to worry about. We had that. Of course, the Psychics would have destroyed us in the long run, but it is what it is. Anyway, I want to say once again, thanks for watching the episode. If you did enjoy the episode and you haven't yet thrown a like for support, feel free to do so and leave a comment. Let me know what you thought of the battle and who you want to see me use for next weekend, for example. And as I say, we'll go from there. If you've missed any episodes of Pokemon Sapphire leading up to this episode, there is a link in the description to the full playlist. You can check that out and get caught up on all the adventures that have led to this point, to our first defeat in these Nuzlocke-ish style playthroughs. Did I ever black out in Pokemon Blue? I don't think I did, despite the fact I wasn't really using the Nuzlocke kind of rules for that. Not that I recall. Anyway, I suppose that is it. Stay tuned to the outro as I'm rambling for some links to some other videos I have done, plus a link to subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet to the channel for some more daily Pokemon action, some Pokemon Sun and Moon stuff coming up for the TCG as well as Pokemon Moon playthrough on the channel throughout the week also. With all that, I guess we are done here. There's not much more we can accomplish at the Elite Four Pokemon League here in the Hoenn region. At least not yet, not till next weekend. But once again, thanks for checking out today's episode. Professor Chaz is now signing off. Gonna recuperate the team. I'll catch you next time.